Yellowstone National Park, a name that conjures images of majestic bison, erupting geysers, and untouched wilderness. It's a bucket list destination, a place where nature reigns supreme. Millions flock to this natural wonderland every year, eager to witness its breathtaking beauty. But lately, a different story has been bubbling to the surface. Word on the traveler's trail is that Yellowstone ain't what it used to be. Flip through online reviews and you'll find a chorus of complaints. Too crowded, some lament. Way too expensive, others grumble. We barely saw any animals. These aren't the words you'd expect from folks visiting one of America's most iconic parks. But they're becoming increasingly common. So, what's the deal? Is Yellowstone really that bad? Or are expectations simply too high? Let's get real. One reviewer put it bluntly, it felt like Disneyland with geysers. Another said, we spent more time dodging selfie sticks than enjoying the scenery. Ouch. Clearly something's amiss when the park's natural wonders take a back seat to crowds and commercialism. Here's the thing about natural beauty. It's best enjoyed without a side of human commotion. Unfortunately, Yellowstone's popularity is a double-edged sword. More visitors mean more funding for the park, but it also means more traffic jams, longer lines, and a constant struggle for personal space. Imagine trying to appreciate the serenity of Old Faithful with 1,000 strangers jostling for the perfect photo op. Not exactly the peaceful escape you had in mind, is it? It's not just the main attractions that are feeling the squeeze. Hiking trails once considered tranquil escapes are now choked with foot traffic. Campgrounds are packed to the brim. Even finding a parking spot can feel like winning the lottery. For many visitors, the constant crush of humanity detracts from the park's natural splendor. Section 4. The price of pristine nature. Yellowstone isn't exactly easy on the wallet either. Entrance fees, while reasonable, are just the tip of the iceberg. Lodging inside the park is notoriously expensive, often requiring reservations booked months in advance. Dining options are limited and pricey, leaving many visitors feeling like they're shelling out a small fortune for a burger and fries. And don't even get me started on the souvenirs. Sure, everyone wants a memento of their trip, but do those t-shirts and keychains really need to cost an arm and a leg? The bottom line is, a visit to Yellowstone can put a serious dent in your bank account. For families traveling on a budget, it can feel downright impossible. Section 5. Elusive encounters. Where are all the animals? Let's be honest, folks come to Yellowstone for the wildlife. Bison roaming free, majestic elk grazing in meadows, maybe even a glimpse of a wolf or a bear. But here's the catch, spotting animals in the wild is a matter of luck, not a guarantee. And lately, luck hasn't been on the side of many visitors. Some spend days exploring the park without seeing anything more exciting than a squirrel. There are a few reasons for this. Animal behavior is unpredictable, and they don't exactly stick to a schedule convenient for tourists. Increased human activity may also be pushing wildlife further into remote areas. Whatever the cause, the lack of animal encounters leaves many visitors feeling disappointed, especially those who traveled long distances with high hopes of witnessing Yellowstone's iconic fauna. Section 6. Finding the silver lining in Yellowstone. Look, I'm not here to rain on anyone's parade. Yellowstone is still a spectacular place. Its geysers are a marvel, its landscapes are breathtaking, and the possibility of encountering wildlife is always thrilling. But it's time we have an honest conversation about the challenges facing this national treasure. Overcrowding, high costs, and the elusive nature of wildlife sightings are legitimate concerns. So, what's the solution? It's a tough one. Limiting visitors through a lottery system or reservation requirements could help manage crowds, but it also limits access. Expanding affordable lodging and dining options would make the park more accessible to budget-conscious travelers. Ultimately, finding the right balance between preservation and accessibility is key to ensuring that Yellowstone remains a source of wonder for generations to come.